Hello, G-Acconners. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about how to do budget uploads to QBO with G-Accon. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. To do this, we're going to go to Extensions, G-Accon for QuickBooks. You want to make sure that you are signed in. And then we're going to go to Get Accounting Data/Reports and Get Accounting Data. So the first step, as with all two-way syncs with G-Accon, you are going to go ahead and select from the Get Accounting Data section the accounting object that you'd like to modify or upload. In this case, budgets. As you can see, we're getting all those related attribute fields to the budget object in QBO. You can go ahead and expand or collapse, given these little arrows up here. I'm going to go ahead and select all. And then you can always play around with how the columns are ordered when you go to execute this report. So in my case here, let's say I would like to pull budget ID all the way to the top and make that my first column. So that's where I'm going to begin. That's the only modification I'm going to make here, and I am going to keep all of my attributes selected in this case. Next step are our pull settings. So as always, these are formatting-based settings. You can place the report wherever you'd like on the sheet, and then you can go ahead and select from the following, things like highlight every other row, display date range, retrieve headers, so on and so forth. I'm going to keep things at the default just for demo's sake here. And then the last two areas here are the filter by and order by options that you have available to you. So you could use one of these or both, completely up to you. You see here that we're getting some of those related attribute fields to that budget accounting object in which we can filter. So things like the account name, the class name, location name, entry type, and so on. And then in the order results by, you can do that same thing with these related attribute fields right over here. Again, I'm just going to keep it at the default and have nothing selected just for demo's sake and go ahead and hit execute here. All right. So as you can see here, I have got, it looks like just a few different budgets. So we've got budget 80 here with all of the related detail and attribute fields right over here. So in this case, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy down this first budget, and I'm going to show you guys how to upload a brand new budget, just for example here, okay? So what we're going to do is grab this first budget at budget ID 80. All right, I am copying that. And then at the top here, I am going to go ahead and insert 145 rows. I am going to copy over that data. And this is just to show you guys exactly what we need here. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete the budget ID because we are uploading a brand new budget. We do not need that budget ID. And then I am going to go ahead and change the budget name here. So here we'll call this budget 2024 demo. Awesome. That all being said and done, we're going to drag that name up. Make sure it is common throughout. All right, cool. So now that we've got all of that selected, what I'm going to do is go ahead and select the rows in which of this new budget that we are trying to now upload. And I'm going to go ahead to Extensions, G-Accon for QuickBooks, upload accounting data. And then what I'm going to do for the row selection mode, I'm going to keep it at currently selected rows because we currently have that new budget, all those rows selected. But you always have the option of all rows, new rows, or specifying a data range or row numbers. Completely up to you and what you might be doing with this data. In my case, like I said, I'm going to stick to currently selected rows. And then we want to make sure that our accounting object aligns. So we first pulled budget information. Now we would like to upload budget information. So we're going to keep it selected on budgets. And then the operation we're going to use here, instead of update or delete, update would be if we are modifying an existing record, but inserts is what we are going to use here because we are inserting a brand new object, a brand new record, or records rather, into QuickBooks. Last step is making sure that our first table header cell aligns. So in this case, we have it at A2, and we are going to see our results accordingly in column V. All being said and done, I'm going to go ahead and hit execute and save. It is now pushing all of this new data back into QuickBooks. Awesome. Let's go check out our results. And as you can see here, we've got that new budget ID, which will take us to that exact budget in QuickBooks. Sign in for us here. All right, and while that loads, I'm just going to go ahead and show us what we've got going on over here in the results area. So you can see the date and timestamp of exactly when this execution went through. You can see that new budget ID that we have now been given and now has been assigned to this budget in QuickBooks. And then you can see success, true, and created true. Exactly what we want to see when we are pushing brand new items into QuickBooks, because yes, the execution was successful, and yes, we created those brand new objects in QuickBooks. So this was just a very simple overview of how to create a new budget and upload that into QuickBooks. If we go check it out in QuickBooks over here, hitting this ID, it should take us right on over to that new budget. Awesome. And as you can see here, here's our brand new budget. We got that budget 2024 demo. We've got all, excuse that, but we've got all of our related information here, and it is all accurate to the stuff that we have just uploaded out of Google Sheets into QuickBooks, all using G-Accon. I hope this video was helpful. Let us know what you think of it down below. Make sure to give us a like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys soon with a brand new video. Thanks. Bye.